Oh, Ember, are you holding your baby? We'll have each of the kids practice giving the baby CPR. Listen for the sound. Oh, you did it. Good job. Really thankful that this is a pretend baby right now. Hey everybody.
Hi, that's my mom, and these are, that's my Bubbles.
Yes, I'm the mom and that's her Bubbles, that's right. We told you guys the other day about the baby having a really scary incident, and Derek ended up had to do rescue breathing for him, like the beginning of CPR. And it was terrifying, and it was probably one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. It was a little bit scarier to me than when we were in the hospital, because when we were at the hospital, I knew that if anything happened, there were people there that were trained and that would be able to help him. But when we were at home, it was all on Derek and I. So it's like, if we didn't know what we were doing, you know, we could have lost him. So luckily, before we left the hospital, they reviewed infant CPR with us. We showed it to you on the video when he was in the hospital, but we felt like it would be important to share all of this with the kids. Of course, we would never expect the kids to do CPR on the baby, but we just felt like it would be important for them to know what's going on in case we ever have to do it, then they won't be hopefully as scared. We have this awesome infant CPR kit, and it helps you practice CPR. And it's pretty cool. It comes with a little baby and everything, so.
Can I try to play that game?
Yeah, it's not a game. You wanna open it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's open it up.
Is the baby kind of blow up?
Well, open it up, let's see.
See?
Whoa, this baby's needs a little help.
A little hope.
Oh, Bodie's already getting started. Boden, that's not how you blow them up. Well,
that's not how you hold a baby.
Remind us to sanitize the baby's mouth before somebody else does it. Okay, Bode, you gotta blow it up a different way.
How?
Okay, so look, you gotta blow it up through its bum.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like it's got enough air. Oh, Ember, are you holding your baby? Cosy is working on sanitizing Mini Baby. So it comes with a DVD, so we're gonna take the kids into our room and we're gonna start watching the video so that they can kind of learn what to do, and then we'll have each of the kids practice giving the baby CPR. Okay, let's go in Mom's room. Let's go. All right, let's get the movie in. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, sit over here.
I got this because it's matches.
Here's one rule.
It matches than this. It matches than this.
Yeah, that's the same baby, huh? All right, some of the information in this movie is a little bit heavy, so hopefully it's not overwhelming to the kids. Okay, so we're gonna put the baby on this bench, so pick him up, dude. Do you see, so there's this little spot right here. It's right between his nipples right here. Then that's where you're gonna be able to start doing it. So I want everyone to show me where your fingers go. Well, good job. Okay, Brielle, let's see where they go. Good job, Brielle. Okay, Cosette, your turn. Okay, Ember, let's see where they go. Right here, right here. Good job. So this is a hard part for the kids because you do have to push pretty hard with your fingers, but you push down. I did it with my thumb and that helped. So you push down, when you push hard enough, you'll hear it click. Listen for the sound. Oh, you did it. Good job. Okay, now it's Brielle's turn. Oh, you got it, sis. Okay, Cosy's turn. Push harder. Cosy's squishing our baby. Okay, Cosy, put your hand on top of Mom's hand. Ready? Good job.
I did it.
Yeah. Okay, Ember's turn. Good job. You did it.
Push hard, straight down.
Good job, Brielle. You got it.
My turn. I'm a doctor.
Make sure you let the chest go all the way up
I
after.
can be a doctor.
You're gonna be the doctor? Okay. One thing that Derek and I both found kind of interesting about doing infant CPR is actually how hard you have to push on the chest to actually get the heart going. It's harder than you would think, don't you think? Yeah, that's why they have it till you do the clicking sound, so you could really realize, like, you're pushing the baby's chest in like an inch to an inch and a half. So you have to do it pretty hard. All right, so the next part of CPR is the really important part. It's the part that we actually did have to do on the baby, and it's the breathing part. So you guys pay attention.
Try that. Be careful not to put your hand on her neck.
Okay, good job, Bode. You got it, even with the cast.
Now let me show you how to get air into the new baby.
Watch the baby, watch her. So you cover the baby's mouth and nose.
Now blow a gentle breath into Mini Baby for 1 second. It is very important for the chest to rise.
Okay, you doing it? Oh, good job, Bode. Oh, I saw the chest fill up with air. Okay, Brielle, so get the baby's neck and head into position. So you have to tip his head back, actually.
Oh,
good job. Now blow into his mouth, and when you blow into his mouth, you cover his nose and mouth.
That's hard.
It is tricky. Oh, there we go. Good job. But you're squishing his face. Really thankful that this is a pretend baby right now.
Should I do it now?
Yep, put his head in position so you have to lift his chin up. And then, yep, now breathe into his mouth.
Away from her neck.
Oh, good job, Ember. Okay, it's Cozy's turn to try. Oh, good job, Cozy. Oh, Cozy did get it to rise.
Let's push on the chest 30 times and then give 2 breaths.
Okay, so when you're doing compressions on a baby, you do 30 compressions and 2 breaths. So we'll let Brielle and Bodie try that. 30 compressions is a lot, so it's a little bit harder than you would think, but let's see if they can do it.
30 of the push of chest things and 3 of
3 or how many?
2.
2 what?
2 of the breathing things, and then we're good.
Yeah, so that's what you would go back and forth, and you would do that 30 times, then 2 times, and then 30 times, and then 2 times. Okay, you ready? Go.
6, 19.
All right, now remember, good job, you did it. I was worried you would remember how to hold his head. How many times do you breathe?
2, I did 3.
Okay, it's Bodie's turn. 2 fingers, 2 fingers.
Can't you do a phone?
Try with 2 fingers. Okay, you can use your thumb.
Wait.
5.
Count.
5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Ooh, good job. Okay, now what? Good job, you got it.
I did it twice, but I blew in 3 times because the first time it didn't go up.
Yeah, you could see his chest didn't rise, huh? Okay, so those are the main steps of CPR. The next part of CPR is just kind of like what you do. So if you see a baby choking, kind of how you alert people, how you ask for help. So we'll just go over that instead of watching it on the video, and we'll practice it as a family. The first thing that you should do if you find a baby unresponsive is you should tap and shout. So I'm gonna show you what that would do. So you would like tap the baby like this. Hey, baby. Okay. Can you do that, buddy? Say, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Say, hey, baby.
And I want to tell you.
So you're trying to see if you can just kind of like awake the baby or alert the baby. The next thing that you would do is yell for help. Say, hey, you, call 911. So it's like you ask someone, you actually give someone the direction to call 911. So first, tap the baby and try to awaken it. Second, ask for help and tell them that person to call 911. Okay, Bodie, try again. So I want you to tap the baby and say, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Try to wake it up. And then say, you say,
Call
hey.
911.
Yes, good job. Okay, Brielle, your turn.
Hey, baby, wake up. Mom, call 911.
Good job. Next you actually start the CPR. So you do 30 compressions and 2 breaths. All right, so Brielle or Bodie, you're first. 30 and 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did it pop out
Yep.
twice?
Good job. All right, Brielle, so tell me what you're supposed to do. What's the first thing that you do?
First thing you do, tap on the baby. If it doesn't awaken, then tell someone to call 911. Then start doing the compressions.
How many compressions do you do?
30.
How many breaths?
2.
All right. I sure hope we never have to use it, but it's always really nice to feel like we know what we're doing. It's a good refresher for me and Derek, because the last time when this happened, I did not, even though I knew exactly what to do, I was still scared. So I think I want to practice a lot every week, just so that if the situation arises, I'm not scared. Like it comes right back to my memory. I know exactly what to do. Because one of the things we actually forgot when it happened with him the other day is we forgot to set him down on a hard surface. We were trying to give him his rescue breathing while we were holding him. So that was a good refresher watching this again to remember to put him on a hard flat surface. So we've been saving Minnie Baby's life all night, but we don't even know Minnie Baby's name.
Name the baby.
Yes, what should we name Minnie Baby?
Minnie Baby.
No, he needs a real name.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse?
But we don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh, but then
I don't know for sure. I'm just saying it's a boy because
there's a Let's name it. Substitute. Jensen. Cause
Jensen 1 and Jensen 2?
no, how about they're the same person?
Oh.
I was gonna say substitute Jensen.
Substitute Jensen? What do you think we should name him?
I think it's Mom's call.
No, get it.
All right, well, Ember was the only one who gave a real name, so I guess the baby's name is Minnie Mouse.
No!
Well, you didn't say anything.
No, Flash.
Flash.
Barry Allen.
Barry.
Barry. Okay, the baby's
Barry.
name is Barry. That's my vote.
Baby Barry. All right, after Barry Allen, Bodie's idol, Flash, if you didn't know. What would be the thing that would make you the most nervous about doing CPR?
When you like press on the baby's stomach, it really doesn't like, when you're doing it on a real baby, it doesn't click, so you don't know how far to go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so like, if you keep doing it and it's not working, then you're doing the CPR wrong.
Well,
And
just like she said in the video, she said even if you're not sure if you're doing it right, even trying to do CPR is better than no CPR. So don't be nervous, okay? Bodie, what's the thing about CPR that you're most nervous about? Does that sound mean the compressions? You're most nervous about the compressions? Well, luckily, you probably won't have to do the compressions. So like I was saying earlier, what happened with Jensen, he actually didn't need, we knew that his chest, that his airway was closed. We knew that we needed to just go straight to giving him breaths. So most likely we won't ever have to do compressions on him, but it's always good to refresh the whole thing so that we know what to do just in case. All right, Derek, you are the only one who's actually done anything like this. You're the one who did the breathing for him. So from your experience with it, is there anything that we should understand or know?
I think the hardest thing was knowing when to do it. You know, when I walked in, I didn't even know if he was alive the way you were screaming and how purple he was. I would just follow your instincts and I don't know. It was scary. It's gonna be the scariest. If you ever have to do it, it's the scariest thing you'll pretty much ever have to do. But you get past it and you just, I don't know, it just kicks in. Your adrenaline, just instinct kicks in and you just do what you gotta do.
So you were saying though that you had to breathe a little harder than you thought?
Oh yeah, the first time, nothing happened. No air went in. The second time, I don't even know, it's such a hard memory, but the first time nothing happened, nothing went in. The second time a little bit, and then the third, I could tell that he was starting to try to breathe on his own. I think that's when I thought, okay, just give him a minute, let him do this, let him figure it out instead of trying to force air down his windpipe.
Oh, he's bobbing his little head.
Yeah, he's ready for bed. He's trying to give his 2 cents also. It's scary. It's scary, but like you said, being prepared, being ready for it, understanding that it could happen. And like you said, practice regularly, because if it happens, you can't think, you just have to act.
Yeah. So we're finishing watching the DVD with the kids, and one of the things that it said is if when you tap the baby, if it's not breathing or gasping for air, you should still start CPR, which is really important for our situation because that was one question that Derek just asked, like wondering when you should start. And honestly, if the baby's gasping, if they're not getting air, then it's time to start. And that's a good solid answer for me to know, because that's a question in my mind, like when do you start, when do they need it? And it's, if they're struggling to breathe and they're really gasping for air and they're turning blue, it's probably time to start.
And that's why it still haunts me. He was beyond blue. He was purple.
We probably waited too long.
He was like it was bad.
Yeah.
That was the scariest part of it.
Yeah, we probably waited too long, and I'm glad that we're refreshing our memories with this video right now so that I can remember that to not wait as long, because that was definitely a mistake from this last time. Our precious little man's asleep. Okay, aren't you glad that you know how to help your brother if he needs help? That's what we do. We all know how to help the baby if he needs it, right?
We love you, JJ. We love you, JJ. I love you, JJ.
I hope that we're never in this situation, but we are going to make sure that we're super prepared so that we know what to do in case anything happens, because this little baby sure is loved and we don't want anything to ever happen to him. It's crazy that we're even having this conversation, but it's real life for us right now, so we've got to be prepared. So thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to come back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have something that's a little less depressing to share with you.
This is important though, and it's something that when we were in the hospital, do you remember?
Yeah.
I didn't take it. I took it seriously, but I didn't I was still making jokes and things like that, you know, in between being funny, because I never thought it would actually happen to us. It happened to us.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's our other piece of advice, yeah, is you think something's never gonna happen to you, you think you're never gonna be in that situation, but you never know if that could be you. So it's always good to know what to do in case you are in an emergency, and not even just CPR, you know, like the Heimlich in case people are choking or things like that. Know how to help people, because chances are there will be at least one time in your life where you're gonna need to know how to use it, and you wanna be prepared. Like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow with some lighter, happier content to share with you. So we will see you then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Say bye.
Bye.